You are listening to the Fast Track Your Fashion Brand podcast, episode number 85. Today, we're kicking off a brand new fashion business AI series so that you can supercharge your fashion brand launch. Let's go. Hi, I'm Nicole Di Rocco, and with my 18 years of fashion industry experience, I help fashionpreneurs just like you start, grow, and fast-track your fashion business. This is your fashion resource hub for expert advice, strategic coaching, and systems to help you go from that overworked creative designer to streamlined and profitable fashion CEO. Let's fast-track your ideas from that best undiscovered secret in fashion right inside your dream customers' closets. This is the Fast Track Your Fashion Brand podcast. Hey, welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Nicole Di Rocco. And yes, we are going to be diving into the realm of AI and what is ChatGPT and how I have been using this within our mastermind group because I don't want to gatekeep anything from our listeners, because no matter where you are in your process of launching, or maybe you're just dreaming of this idea, or you are a fashion founder who might feel stuck, this episode is going to help you look at your fashion business and show you how to leverage tools that use AI. And in this episode, I'm going to be focusing on ChatGPT. So I'll be breaking down the 4 essential aspects of using ChatGPT, just if you are new to this, so you have an idea of where to start. We're going to be covering, how this is a game changer for someone like you, a fashion founder, how to create an account, how to navigate the interface. I'll also explain the different modes like Canvas, and I've been using this a lot, but how these different modes will interact with what it is the result or the type of content that you want to get. And lastly, I'll give you my top tips for writing effective prompts to get the best results. So let's dive in. Let's start at the beginning. What is ChatGPT? In simple terms, ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence tool created by OpenAI that can help you with all sorts of language and content needs. Think of it like having an assistant that's always ready to help you brainstorm, write content, plan your launch, and even craft those perfect social media posts. Captions for IG, reel hooks, any of those types of things, that's something that I use ChatGPT for on a daily basis within my own personal business and helping my fashion founder clients. So ChatGPT can assist with content creation, language processing, planning, essentially anything that involves writing and creativity. For instance, you could use ChatGPT to draft a brand mission statement. And that's definitely one of the steps when you are building a brand, to create something also like product descriptions. How are you going to make your product on your website the most interesting or attention grabbing or most informative for your clients? So it's just an easy click and buy. Yes, I want it. Put it inside my shopping bag. Or it can write really engaging email campaigns. It's quick, it's efficient. It helps take the load off of your shoulders. I'm sure you've had this idea of, okay, I want my brand, I have this big brand vision of what I want my brand to be like. And you have it in your head, but when it comes to writing it, it's hard. It's hard to get all your points across or find the perfect words that's going to sum it up or really deep dive into who your customers are. This is what this is for. I personally believe that tools like AI, ChatGPT, and other ones that I'm going to be talking about within this series, it's almost going to help you break free from all the ideas in your head. Now, it is also going to give you a ton of ideas, so you have to make sure you're able to balance and take action once you receive these ideas and once you start your brainstorming. But I feel like it's going to open you up to getting to the next step because you're going to be able to craft something that sounds really, really great and you're going to resonate with it. It's still going to be, it's not necessarily all your words, but it's still going to be your voice. That's what we want to train it to get to that point. So on that note, ChatGPT can essentially do all of these things. And yeah, it's going to be quick. Like, for example, let's say you're working on that brand mission statement. You could prompt ChatGPT with something like, help me create a mission statement for a sustainable swimwear brand focused on eco-conscious women. And in a matter of seconds, you'll have a draft to work with, saving you time. So it's a starting point. It's not the end. All of these prompts and stuff, it's something that you can always go back to and help update. So I'm very excited that you're going to be on this journey of how to leverage it and use it within your business. So to start using ChatGPT, I want to break this down. So first, you're going to need to create an account. You can set up an account by visiting OpenAI's website. It's simple. It's super straightforward. I created an account like less than a minute. Once you're in to ChatGPT, you're going to see it like a chat interface, which looks like a texting app. So on the left-hand side, you'll see a sidebar where all your previous conversations are saved, making it really easy to revisit and pick up where you left off. There are both free and paid versions available. So if you want to test it out, definitely by all means do the free version of this. But I will say paying for the paid version, which is $20 a month right now, gives you priority access. It just has a faster response time. And if you're someone that needs to always have content ready, which is like 99% of fashion businesses, it's going to be your new marketing assistant. So $20 a month is definitely an amazing deal. ChatGPT also offers different modes. You're probably thinking, well, what's the different mode? So every time it gets updated, the system, there are improvements to how the system works. So if you wanted a standard chat, you can do that. But right now there's ChatGPT 4.0. And I have noticed from the original ChatGPT till now, it's like night and day in terms of the responses that you get. There is another mode, which is called ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas. And Canvas lets you lay out content in a more organized way. So it's almost like you're opening up a Word document. And within the Word document, you can tell ChatGPT, okay, I want to rewrite this paragraph. Okay, I want to reorganize the way that this is, sounding. So let's say you wanted to create a script for a reel. You could use this, and instead of having to open up a Word doc and copying and pasting, you can build out this Word document within ChatGPT and get all the edits tucked away. Okay, so one of probably the biggest things that I want you to focus on, because you're only going to get out of it what you put into ChatGPT. And by this, I mean your prompts. Every time you ask it to do something, it's called a prompt. Now, this is where you're going to get the most out of ChatGPT. One of my biggest tips is to be as specific as possible. Instead of asking something like, help me write about my brand, break it down. You could say, write a brand story for a sustainable swimwear line targeted at women who are modern and who care about the environment. The more detail you provide, the better. Like, I don't even think that that's that specific. So what I would want you to do is act like a marketing and brand specialist. We want to make sure that ChatGPT knows what type of answer you want it to give back to you. And from there, I would say, write a prompt. If I wanted to create a brand story for a sustainable swimwear line, include all the information and ask me questions. what the prompts that you're going to get back after that to help you get started, once you see the prompt that it wants you to ask it, once you ask it those questions, you're going to see, oh my God, it's asking me questions. It's getting so specific. That's when your voice is really going to shine through for your brand voice. Have you ever read someone's Instagram caption and you're like, ooh, that does not even sound like them. That sounds so fake. We don't want that. We want captions. We want content that is relatable and has a connection. So the moment where you start reading some of these replies and answers and you're like, that does not feel like me, that does not sound like me, I want you to keep digging deeper and figuring out how to get rid of the fluff and how to focus on true connection. You could even say, hey, this does not have a true human connection. Write it more in a connective way, and it will, spew something out to you. So in this episode, I just scratched the surface of what ChatGPT is and how we're going to be covering 10 other ways you can use AI and chat within your fashion launch. Now, ChatGPT is an incredibly effective assistant in streamlining any brand launch, whether it's the content, whether you're planning, whether you need a creative boost. It is definitely here to help, and it is here to stay. So I would be saying to you, I would embrace AI, learn it, have it become part of your resources and your toolbox, because it just saves you time and it will keep your messaging extremely consistent and helps you focus on what really matters. And that's obviously being creative and growing your brand. So if you found this episode helpful, head on over, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the podcast, leave a review. Those reviews are so important of how we grow and build Fast Track Your Fashion Brand podcast. And don't forget, head on over to fashionbizmentor.com. Check out the Fashion Launch Blueprint and Mastermind. So until next time, thank you for listening to the Fast Track Your Fashion Brand podcast, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.